Hello, and welcome to Factorio Rampant Pyanodon episode 10. Today we are going to be working on military, specifically increasing magazine production, which is as simple as copy-pasting our current production, and we are going to redesign all our military fronts to be a little bit better. Okay, here we are at the military front. It's a little bit covered in trees, so let's go ahead and fix that. Also, you might be wondering, why do I have 5 billion chests full of tailings dust? It's because I have nothing to do with it, and supposedly it's very useful later. So I've just been stockpiling for now. But this should be as easy, or sorry, doubling military production should be as easy as copying this and pasting it somewhere else. So like right here. And there we go. All done. All we got to do is plug it in now. Oh, actually, we can't forget to connect up the fluid outputs. I did water real quick already. We also have to fill up the tailings and the flue gas output. And then we can also connect up the inputs again and watch it fill up. And as it fills up, we can slowly see that the magazines and shotgun shells flow out of our beautiful second military production site and with the rest of our military production. Oh, it seems like... and it looks like we actually made a quick mistake. We mixed some of the lines up, so we got to go and undo this real quick. But yeah, there we go. Fix the little mistake. And now we have, again, a second magazine production going. Let's take a look at that graph. Okay, well, now that we've finished doubling our military production, we need somewhere for that military production to go too. So, increase magazine production. It has been doubled, all set. Next up, we are going to go ahead and redesign all of our military fronts. Starting with the fish gate. So, this is what fish gate currently looks like. It's right over here, and I'm thinking what we can do is we can actually push the fish gate all the way to this side. And why would I do that? First of all, the amount of wall we have to cover is ginormous, right? And if we move it over here, right, this becomes significantly smaller. But not only that, I'm going to go ahead and try make it even smaller by using these natural cliffs here. You know, cliffs don't exist just to be annoying, but we can use them to make our defenses smaller. So I'm thinking we can build a straight wall here, and then another wall right here, and then maybe to even bait the biters farther, we can then close it off over here and have this kind of big gate like this, close it off like right here, and just have extra turrets here and here. I mean, not extra turrets, but turrets lining this area so that they can go ahead and destroy the biters as they come, you know, harry them as they come over this way, because they might think this is easier to push into. But otherwise, this is just going to have to be a real beefy wall. We're going to beef it up a lot. And that is our plan. Oh, like, why would you defend this area here? It's so big. Why don't you just defend this area right over here? Because then you'd only have, like, this area and, like, this and this area to defend. It's because I want to test out if the biters will actually run down this huge path, you know? Oh, this actually isn't like this. It's like this. But I want to test if the biters will run down here, and I want to watch them get shot as they run by. So that is why we are going with this plan over here. Okay, so here's me designing the fish gate defense front for the big part, like the really long part of the gate. In the real world and not in the test world, because again, this has most of my designing will be in the real world now. First of all, because there are no biters to destroy me while I'm doing it, but also because I need to fit these in like in the different contours. You know, like every single spot will be kind of different. But anyways, this one's just an open wall, so I guess I could have done this in the test world, but I didn't. But anyways, here it is. This is the finished product. As you can see here, I have turret overload, just a ton of turrets and several layers of walls for safety. So what I got here is I got this main turret out here to bait them in, or I guess to just have them stay away from the rest of the walls, but I think they're going to notice that they can all cram themselves into these little piles, these little like slits here, these alleyways, and once they go in there, hopefully these triple shotgun turrets will turn them all into mincemeat. I have this one, right, because yeah, once they enter the alley, then the shotgun shells should all focus in one spot, and they should destroy it. But otherwise, I do have these other normal turrets for backup, and then since these have larger range, these other turrets back here will be able to pick off stragglers as well. Actually, I just decided just now to make this one a shotgun turret as well. So yep, that's it. And then this is fed via underground belt, and hopefully this extra walls will just give me a little bit more extra time when I get attacked in the future. Now that's all that's left to do is to go ahead and blueprint this, and then build the rest of the wall. And there we go. I would consider this the rest of the wall built. And currently right now it's filling up with magazines, so I can troubleshoot where I am missing ammo. But anyways, yeah, this is the fish gate. Let me run through what it is real quick. This is the extended wall that you saw earlier again. We have the divots with shotgun turrets focused at the little alleyways, so they can fire away. Double lined, triple kind of, if you consider this. Very airtight. Then along this small portion of the wall where they can't actually get up, we just have regular gun turrets. Here's a small entrance. Why don't we point like 35 shotgun turrets at it so they can't get in? I have to fix these two. Here we go, another section of the wall that's just normal turrets because there's no way to get up here, so we just want to fire at them as they run by. Here we go. Here's another big air section, enough for two of these. Same section turret, same section that we had from over here. Over here, huge, gun turrets along the wall. Another 55 shotgun turrets going at this entrance that they're able to break through. And then this wall setup that we have from over here. So that is a fish gate. Let me just title it and fix up some of these ammo things. Bada bing, bada boom. Alerts are gone and the fish gate sign is up. So yeah, this is fish gate. This has been quite the beef up. I mean, it looks fantastic. We just had a normal wall before, but now it's like double, triple layered, double walled, making use of the terrain. Nicely decorated, have some combat patterns. Anyways, we're probably going to implement this everywhere else. So we just finished Fish Gate. Next, let's work on the Essos Northern Gate. Please see the reason to have this anymore, so I'll just snap it out of existence. Anyways, onwards to the Essos Northern Gate. Okay, so here is the battle plan. Making the choke point right here made a lot of sense in the past because in the past we thought biters would be easy enough to deal with, right? I think that's still the plan. Make the choke point at the smallest point ever, but then also along this edge, this is going to take 1 billion platforms and I'm going to regret it. We are going to build platforms on the edges with turrets on them, right? So that they could go ahead and fire inwards as they are running over here. And they should have no way to get to these turrets. Of course, other biters and worms will be able to spit at them and they'll fight back, but the main horde should be traveling here and we will be firing at them as they run up to the front. And I mean, I think that's our plan. So yeah, just a simple wall here. Not a simple wall. It'll be like a 4 quad, as stacked as it goes. A massive wall here. And then platforms around the edges to attack the biters that are coming inside. Okay, so we don't need this wall anymore. And there we go. Call this a little bit overkill. And I was making a joke about having 50 turrets at the other place, but this one actually has 44 turrets, 44 normal turrets, and 38 shotgun turrets. I mean, it is an absolute beast, right? Because this is actually one of the failure points from the last, from when the biters won, So I just absolutely stacked it. I stacked it to the brim with shotgun turrets and normal turrets, gun turrets and shotgun turrets. And then, again, I was going to do these turrets all the way at the edge here, but I think it's just too far away. I think this giant kill box here is good enough. So we can see the turret coverage that they will be shooting them as they come in here and as they come in through here. But they have this little gap in the middle that they can go through. But, I mean, otherwise, this place is stacked. I mean, Hopefully nothing is going to be able to get through here. Some of the light, the light doesn't reach over here. I experimented with getting platforms out over here with poles for light, but I think it's okay if those guys fight in the dark because they're just, they're just a little bit out there. But yeah, this is the Essos Northern Gate North. Um, all beefed up. A biter will never get in through this spot ever again. But I like it. I like it a lot. But that was the other Essos Northern Gate North. Next up, let's revamp the Essos Northern Gate East. Okay, you know what time it is. Essos Northern Gate East. I wanted to use these nice, like, giant blocks of land, right? This is a really good spot to defend because they can barely, they have to get in through these very, very tiny pieces, and I wasn't exactly taking advantage of it. So I'm going to push the walls up so that they actually get blocked off completely in these small little gaps here. And I'm going to push the turrets up to the edges, right? Like there's a wall here, push the turret wall up here, and just all around so that they again, kind of like what I did with the other place. But yeah, basically just want to push this a little bit further, a little bit closer to the edges so that they're truly cut off at these choke points. All right, let's do it right this time. We do not need this wall anymore. And it's gone. Time to build the rest of the wall. And build I did. Okay, so here is the wall. This is the Essos Northern Gate East. It has 3 sections, or 3 entrances, or 3 groups of entrances. So this is the first one up here. Here's the middle one, and the bottom one is all the way down here. As you can see, for this one, we have just done a shotgun turret pattern to make sure it's all pointing at this. Little connection here, wall at the back to make sure once I get through we still have a little bit more time. This one I thought was really cool. I put like 40,000, just kidding, 53 shotgun turrets, all because look, it's like a very small entrance here and here with a lot of land behind it. So I just stacked it full of shotgun turrets with gun turrets at the back just to make use of the ammo that we got. But this is the middle section, again the back wall, and then the top wall here, just another pattern, quick pattern again. That has 3 mini entrances, so 3 mini fronts that we have to defend, and this little island got some turrets of its own because I thought it would be fun. But there we go, almost done redoing the military fronts. This was Essos Northern Gate East. Essos Northern Gate East, okay, next up we have the Bridgeland North Gate. So let's get to it. Okay, so you all know what the deal is. This Bridgeland Gate is going to go bye-bye. We're going to move it up and use these walls for defense. So, walls here. Ooh, with, I guess, a little bit of ocean action. Some walls here, a wall here, a wall here, a tiny wall right here, and then a wall right here with some more ocean action. So, let's go and get to it. Goodbye to this wall. And there we go. We have finished building the Bridgeland North Gate. Same thing that I've explained a bunch of times, but I'll just walk through the entire wall. This one has a lot of choke points. I like this little triangle shotgun thing I got going on here to cover this spot. Machine gun turrets all the way, or normal gun turrets all the way to the edge. Oh, and as you can see here, missing on the edges were the the turrets, the floating island turrets that I had promised because I am tired and I'm lazy. But I think everything is almost done flowing through, and this is Bridgeland North Gate. Oh, we need to move that up here. And there we go, it is moved up here. As we can see, turret coverage is fantastic. This wall should be over defended. I hope it's over defended. Again, I am not trying to lose to these biters anymore. The last things to do is we were going to go ahead and do the Essos Southern Gate and the Bridgeland South Gate at the same time. But if we go over to this corner, I know we tried to explore it before and we kind of gave up because we thought it was a continent, but I mean, there's a little bit of hope. This piece of water here is either a very thin area or I don't know. So we're going to go over here and check it out. Yeah, let's go explore the edges here. Oh my goodness, we did it. It's a freaking island. It's the bottom of the continent. That's fantastic. This is actually so good. Okay, That means that we are done redoing military. I mean, all that's left is to disappear the Bridgeland South Gate and the Essos Southern Gate, because there's nothing to defend here because all the biters are gone. This is good news. Yeah, yeah. Let's disassemble these gates. All right, let's say goodbye to this area. There we go. Everything is gone. Gotta get rid of this line, and then let's disappear the Essos Southern Gate. And there we go. The Essos Southern Gate is gone, so we can delete this, and also the Bridgeland South Gate. Those are deleted. We have accomplished a lot this episode, so we have finished redesigning all our military fronts, and I would consider this a base rebuilt. So now that we've finished those, the next episode is more open. I think, I say I think because it's been so long, but we can actually make progress towards Pi Science 1 starting next episode. Unfortunately, right here, I was never able to find a way to auto-repair the military fronts. I looked for a bunch of mods, but there were ones that were too cheaty or ones that I didn't like. So for now, I think beefing up the military fronts was good enough. Let us go ahead and show all the gates that we have upgraded. So this is Fishgate currently, and this is what Fishgate used to be. Oh, Fishgate used to be here. Used to be like this, and now it's over here, and it looks like this, and it's beautiful. Next up, we got the Essos Northern Gate North. It used to look like this poor thing. And now it looks like this. Wabam! It's much, much better. The Essos Northern Gate East is up next. Here's what it used to look like. Oh, just a nice line. Now it's a death trap. Whoa, we have stacked so many turrets here. It's ridiculous. And then last but not least, the Bridgeland North Gate, probably one of the biggest gates I have, used to be down here. And now it's up here, and it's massive, it's gigantic. I guess there are other ones we have to show. The Bridgeland South Gate, bam, there, and now it's gone. And then also the Essos Southern Gate. We were in the middle of deconstructing it during that snapshot, but there it is, and now it's on its way to being gone. But there we go. We have redesigning all the military fronts has been awesome. I want to give a shout out to my thank you. This is, I don't know how to speak, but this is the end of the episode, so it's fine. Again, thank you guys for coming to the episode. I'd like to thank my patrons, John Boy right here, Ima, and Mahastoso. I can't find Majestic, but I can find Disrespectful. Disrespectful is right here. Where is Majestic? Okay, I can't find Majestic, so thank you, Disrespectful, or I can't pronounce it. And also, Sterling, your immortalization is coming next episode. So thank you guys, and see you next episode.